Welcome to A Closer Look. I'm your host, Linda Fontaine. Today, my guest is Peyton Garrett. He is the organizer of a really cool event coming up called the Creeper Trail Ride to End Cancer. Now, we had Peyton on a year or two ago, and he discussed this event, but it's a whole new year and a whole different type of event because of the virus. Thank you for being on the show today.
Yeah, thank you. I really appreciate you having us.
Well, I appreciate you coming back to the show. So, if you would, Peyton, tell us a little bit about the event. But first, you were kind enough to send us a video. So, let's watch that first, get an overview, and we'll come back.
Sure.
Hey everyone, this is Holly Miller with Team Holland for Holly. Just wanted to say we miss you. This would have been our team's 10th year of participating in C-Trek, which bumps up to August, which is my 10-year cancer-free anniversary. Woohoo! C-Trek means a lot to us and to me in particular. So given that we can't be together this year, I would just encourage you to get on your bikes, ride it around your communities, your neighborhoods, and fundraise anyway. Riding the bike down the mountain with the wind in your hair and the sun in your face, and getting to the beautiful town of Damascus, which Team East Tennessee descends upon every year, is just such an awesome feeling, and we know we do it for a good reason. So I would just encourage you to ride a bike anyway, fundraise anyway, for those that you love that are fighting cancer, and for those that you've lost to this dreadful disease.
Hi, I'm Allison McCabe, the team captain for Team Tour de l'Est. Our family is really going to miss being in Damascus this year for the event, but we'll be back in full force in 2021. Can't wait to see all the Garrett family and the French family and all the others that are here in Damascus. Our team's in honor of my sister Leslie that lost her battle with ovarian cancer in 2016. And we can't wait to honor her again here in Damascus.
Hi from Lakeland, Florida. Thank you to the French family and the Garrett family for hosting such a great event for so many years. And I'm really sad we can't all be together this year. It's a really hard year for everybody. I really wanted to walk this year in honor of one of my closest friends who was diagnosed with an unusual cancer. And I'm sad that we can't all be together. But I know that she is going to go to MD Anderson, and MD Anderson is the best. Thank you, Dr. Benjamin, and everyone there. And I hope that this event can still raise a great amount for these unusual cancers. Thank you, everybody.
Hi everybody, this is Ruth Dubin, and I'm the co-captain of the C-Trek team Pennies for the Cure with Susan Eddy. We sure are going to miss seeing everyone this year in person, but we're sure glad that we have a virtual C-Trek in its place. One thing I'm really going to miss is the Friday night fundraising concerts we've done, and it was always wonderful, a lot of fun. Our first musician to ever play for C-Trek, the very first year, was Amy Henderson, and she went on to do several additional years for us, as well as more concerts during the year that were fundraisers for C-Trek. This year, she has offered to do a C-Trek fundraiser concert in August this year online for us, a virtual concert. So check back with the C-Trek website and you can find details on that. Hope to see you there.
From Team Holland for Holly and all of us in East Tennessee, we love you and can't wait to be with you again in 2021.
Thank you for sharing that with us, Peyton. I really appreciate it. So give us a little background about this event. Now, this came about, this is the 10th year of this event, right?
This is actually the 11th year. It's kind of crazy that it's been going on this long. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, that is amazing. And this all came about because your mother had a rare cancer, correct?
Right. Yeah, I guess over 10 years ago now, my mother was diagnosed with a very rare form of cancer called leiomyosarcoma. And we just, as a family, kind of saw firsthand just how terrifying it is to get the news that you have cancer, but on top of that, getting the news that you have a rare form of cancer that many doctors have only seen, very few cases of. So we just through that process, our family tried to, take this negative and try to turn it into a positive. And we tried to make an organization to help give back to these more rare types of cancers. There's a lot of organizations out there for the more common types of cancers, which is definitely needed, but we just wanted to do something specifically for the rare types of cancers because they really need the research money. So that's kind of the backstory on how this event started, and it's crazy that it's been going on for 11 years now.
That is wild. Yes. Yeah, I think it was a couple years ago that I first met you and we were talking about this, and I was really touched by that story. Now, it's called CTREC for short, but that stands for Creeper Trail Ride to End Cancer. So tell me, how is it different this year? I know the pandemic has changed everything in so many ways. So tell me a little bit about how this year is different.
Right. Well, normally the event, we do all meet together and do a bike ride and a walk in Damascus, Virginia, and we call it the Creeper Trail Ride to End Cancer, or CTREC for short. Unfortunately, this year, we just had to make the decision that we weren't going to meet in person this year. So, but we definitely did not want to use the word cancel. We didn't want to cancel the event. We just wanted to do it different this year. So we did a virtual CTREC. We all made videos like the video that you saw, and you can just kind of see how everyone's really, bummed out that we can't meet this year, but we're all still a family. We're all gonna still do our part and try to raise the money and just keep the event going this year. Even though that we're just not able to meet in person.
Yeah, that does change everything this year. It sure does. So tell me, how can people learn more about the event?
Right. Well, the best way to find out more information is visit our website, creepertrailrideendcancer.com, or you can find us on Facebook under Creeper Trail Ride to End Cancer or the Penny F. Garrett Sarcoma Foundation. That's our foundation that all the money raised for this event goes towards. 100% of our money that we raise goes to MD Anderson Cancer Center in Houston, Texas. And they're supposed to be the world's #1 cancer center. So I think the money goes to an amazing cause.
All right. Well, that is great. I know that is a fantastic cancer center. I know that personally because I have family that live down there and have utilized it. So I'm glad you guys are able to give so generously to them. Now, over the last 10 or 11 years, well, 10 years, so this is the 11th, you've raised nearly $1 million, like $750,000. Am I right?
Right. Yeah. It's pretty amazing. We come from a pretty small little community. But we always find more and more people each and every year. It's amazing to see how people from different states and stuff are joining into the event and travel long distances to come to our small little community and do this event. It's just amazing to see every single year it grow, and we're able to raise, like you said, almost $1 million in the last 11 years, which is just incredible. That it's such a small community and can raise this type of money.
Right. So how is this event normally like?
Right. Well, it's normally a 2-day event. We usually the event's always the last Saturday in July. So it just happened a little while ago, or would have happened if we could have had it. But normally the Friday before, we do a kickoff event. Which is just like where you sign up your team, you register. We have like a dinner. There's a silent auction, fireworks. Just usually a really fun night. Everyone really enjoys it. And then the next morning is where we all meet in the town park in Damascus, Virginia. And it is a 17-mile bike ride or a 5K walk. And you can choose to do either one of those. We have an event in the morning where we recognize cancer survivors. We usually do some other special things. We have my mother's oncologist from MD Anderson actually travels to Damascus almost every year from Houston. Wow. And we present the check to him every year, which is just an awesome fulfilling and to do. And then after the event, we ride shuttles up to the top of the mountain, and you ride the Creeper Trail, which is, it's really, really beautiful. And if no one's ever had the opportunity to do it, I highly recommend doing it. And or you can do a 5K walk on the Creeper Trail, which is also really relaxing and beautiful as well. That's normally how the event goes. Yeah.
Well, maybe next year we can have it back to the way it used to be.
I really hope so. Yes. That's definitely the hope.
Well, let's get the information again, how people can get involved. So give me your website again.
The website is creepertrailrideendcancer.com. If you just Google Creeper Trail Ride to End Cancer, you should be able to find it. On there, we have all of our information. You can see like the video that we showed before. We have several others where we did like a virtual thing this year, so you can find those videos. Like I said, the Friday before the event, we normally do a big silent auction, which is a really big fundraiser for us, and we're going to try to do that online this year. So that's something that you can look forward to. And then on there, we also have this year we branched out. Normally we just do like a t-shirt, but this year we're going to do a much bigger store. We're going to sell many other things like clothing. We're actually going to do Christmas ornaments, which I think would be a cool thing. Or
go onto the store, and that money will help raise money for your cause as well.
Right. Yes.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Peyton, for being here today again. And I hope you come back next year and when it's a normal year and tell us how it goes. Good luck with everything right there. And
thank you for having us.
A closer look. And we will be back this time next week with another edition of A Closer Look. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thank you.